The tenant is not stopped from denying the title of the landlord if it comes to an end subsequent to the creation of the tenancy, nor is he stopped from questioning the derivative title of a transferee of the landlord and another 2002 within bracket 3 SCC 98. It is nobody's case that the appellants were inducted by Gothaman, from whom the respondent derived his interest in the property. The High Court noted that the rent receipts were given originally in the name of E. Venkat Trust. Therefore, the appellants were inducted as tenants by the trust. If the suit property was part of the trust, the appellants could validly raise the questions which how did the property came to be transferred by the trust of Gothaman? What was the validity of the transfer, if any? What was the nature of the interest which Gothaman had in the suit property? Was it qua trustee or qua owner? If it was that of a trustee, could he have legally and in terms of the trust deed transferred the suit property to the respondent? Yet the rent controller refused to go into any of the question, although they were squarely raised by the appellants before him. Instead, he decided the title of Gothaman on the basis of a partition deed between the heirs of Venkat and rent receipts granted to the appellants by Gothaman as proprietor. The rent controller could have only decided whether there was a dispute regarding the landlord's title raised by the tenant and whether the dispute was bona fide, the bona fides being established prima facie by evidence in support of the tenant's stand. The rent controller could not have ignored the questions relating to the derivative title of the respondent. He could not have finally decided the issue of title of the respondent to the suit property, nor could he have, on that basis, find that the appellant's denial of the respondent's title not bona fide. To operate against the tenants as providing a ground for eviction under section 10 of the Act, a mere denial of the title of the landlord is not enough. Such denial has to be not bona fide. Not bona fide would mean absence of good faith for non-genuineness of the tenant's plea. The High Court upheld the title of the respondent on the basis of the definition of landlord in the Act, which reads: landlord includes the person who is receiving or is entitled to receive the rent of a building, whether on his own account or on behalf of another or on behalf of himself in others, or as agent, trustee, executor, administrator, receiver, or guardian, or who would so receive the rent or be entitled to receive the rent if the building were let to a tenant. Stop.